Hello everybody, this is a quick introduction into the organization of this course 3B and into all the assessment we are going to go through. So first things first, in our first unit we go through an iterative process of designing your research inquiry, and we hopefully help you to find and to identify a research question by the end of this unit. And this unit is structured in a way that's very interactive, so there we encourage you to talk to one another, to talk to us, and refine your ideas and refine your interests into a research question in relationship to the literature. In Unit 2, we begin looking into ethics. Now, ethics is quite complicated, and as part of the summative assessment, you will have to fill in a ethics form based on the ethics committee in social sciences. So what we do in the first part of the ethics form, we look into backgrounds, we share some guidance around ethics in undertaking educational inquiries, undertaking educational research. We share links with you around data management plan, and if you engage in this unit and go through it step by step, you will already prepare for your summative assessment. So we are not making you do work twice, but this is a formative way of engaging with some of the parts of the ethics application, such as a rationale for your research project or for your inquiry. How do you recruit participants? How do you manage your data? In Unit 3, we are introducing 6 different forms or 6 different educational methodologies, of which you, over the duration of Unit 3, you choose 2 and reflect on how you would apply these 2 different methodologies in designing your research, or how these would inform your research design. So what we suggest is, until the end of this semester, you choose one and then engage with another one at the beginning of the new semester. So this course starts at the end of semester 1 and kind of continues at the beginning of semester 2. So you have a bit of time to think about it and to engage with the different methodologies. Now, Unit 4, we are introducing 6 different research methods. And again, you will get a brief introduction about the 6 different methods. And again, you can choose 2 methods which are logically relating to your methodology and which will help you to actually gather the information you want to gather. At the very end of semester 2, we are looking into the second part of ethics, where you then justify your methodology and your methods in the ethics form, and you will have to fill in, actually, according to the newer College of Social Sciences guidelines, a form for each of the methods you are applying, and to justify how each of the methods you are applying is ethical. So assessment. The formative assessment submission deadline is on the 14th of December. We ask you in the week from 21st of January to 4th of February 2019 to provide peer feedback to 2 peer submissions. Then we, as the course tutors, or course teachers, will have a look at all the formative submissions and will provide our perspective on these as well. In May 2019, on the 17th, you will have your summative assessment deadline. When you are going through your assessment, please don't forget to refer to the intended learning outcomes of the course and make sure you address these in your assessment. So what is the actual formative assessment? The formative assessment is a 500-word project proposal, At that stage, it could even be written in bullet points. What we expect to see in this proposal is the research question, the approach to your inquiry, ethical considerations, and an exploration of how you might arrive at the answers. So as you can see, we are not yet asking you for your actual research methods, just for an approach to your inquiry. And at this stage, you can use the one approach you have chosen in Unit 3. So the summative assessment consists out of two different parts. The first part of the summative assessment is a pro forma ethics application, which means we have guided you throughout the course through the different bits of the actual ethics application, and in the summative assessment you're bringing those all together in the appropriate social science ethics form. We will cut out a couple of the sections that are unnecessary work for this specific assessment, such as have you asked your head of school for permission. However, the ethics form you prepare for this assessment should be such that you, after some minor editing, should be able to hand it in to the ethics committee and apply for ethics permission. The second part of the summative assessment is a digital oral presentation of 5 to 10 minutes to a notional funding body, and we will provide you the details of that funding body later down the line, so what their remit is and guidance of how to address their key areas in your pitch. The way you can record this presentation can take on several forms. So you could, for instance, just have a screencast video, as I do right now, without having yourself in the frame. You could be presenting the pitch, standing in front of the poster and someone is filming you, or you can film yourself while you're presenting the pitch and have a video recording laid over on PowerPoint. Now, if because you are either a member of staff or a student with the institution, you have access to Office 365, and there is something that is called Mix built into the PowerPoints, which should enable you to really easily record any screencasts. And if you have any technical problems, we can help you with that. So you could also be interviewed by an off-screen or on-screen interviewer. So if you have a very kind friend who wants to help you with your assessment, they can ask you questions and you can answer these in an interview style. Or you could hand in simply an audio file presenting your research project. If you want to use another medium we haven't mentioned here, please contact me as the course convener to discuss this option, and we'll see how we can support you. If you have any questions in regard to the assessment, to course organization, to participation, please contact in the first instance me as your course convener, or you can also contact Nicole. However, we would really like to encourage you to use the forums on Moodle and post your questions there, as you are very likely not the only person having a question, and this will encourage you to talk to one another and to build a little bit of an online community, because undertaking a distance course can be quite challenging to stay motivated. So talk to one another, talk to us, and have fun in the course.